They say sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Our final inductee sometimes had some luck, but he was a lot more good in the ring than he was lucky. As you heard Harold Letterman say, he was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1958. He grew up playing sports like football, baseball, and basketball, but as his father was a world-class boxing trainer who coached the likes of Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Roger Mayweather, it made sense that boxing would be a natural. Was it ever? His amazingly successful amateur career, winning gold medals in the AAU Nationals, Pan Am Games, World Cup, he was on the fast track, it seemed, for Olympic gold. But the U.S. boycotted the 1980 Olympic Games. He also had some luck on his side in those days. You see, he was scheduled to be on a flight with the U.S. boxing team to fight in Poland in 1980, excuse me. He missed that flight while looking for his dad in the airport. That plane would crash. Several of his close friends were killed. He turned pro in 1980 and stood ready to show what he had, but a series of injuries slowed his progress in the heavyweight division. It took him almost 4 years, but he finally started getting name fights. Included were wins over Eddie Lopez, former title challenger Jimmy Young. In 1986, he won his first belt, the USBA heavyweight title, with a 12-round decision over then unbeaten James Broad. That victory set up his first world title bout in May of 1987. He knocked out James Buster Douglas in the 10th round to win the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the world. Just 3 months later, he entered the ring with then unbeaten Mike Tyson with all 3 world title belts on the line. He shook Tyson in the first round with a monstrous uppercut, but he broke his right hand in the fight, which hampered his effort. He lost his first fight in a very hard-fought 12-round decision. He went back to the drawing board and over the next few years scored wins against future champs Orland Norris and Oliver McCall. In 1993, he faced another unbeaten heavyweight champ in Britain's Lennox Lewis. He went 12 rounds but dropped the decision. He would fight for the heavyweight crown twice more, losing to Bruce Seldon in 95 and Herbie Hyde in 97. He stepped out of boxing in 1998 with a final record of 57 wins, 7 losses, 47 wins by way of knockout. He fought a total of 9 world champions and fought in the state of Florida once. He moved to the Tampa area in 2001 and has remained ever since. He still enjoys training and indeed jokes with a friend that'll tell you in today's heavyweight division, he could come back and make a nice payday. He enjoys giving his time to youngsters in the Clearwater area and dreams of one day owning his own gym. He's a man who fought the best of his era and always carried himself with class and dignity. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame class of 2015, former heavyweight champion of the world, Tony TNT Tucker.
Word Up magazine, salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Marley Marl. I let my tape rock till my tape pop, smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight.
And if you don't know, now you know. Well, I'm very honored to accept this title. Well, this reward that I got here from the Hall of Fame. And did you say I'll be in this forever? Ever. Let me tell you my concept of ever. My human concept. Picture this. In the Sahara Desert, every 1,000 years, you can take a grain of sand for every 1,000 years until it's gone. That's my human concept of forever. Thank you. Hey, Mom, I done it. And happy Father's Day. My father is here. He the one who started me in boxing. Robert Tucker. And my mom is also here, Maddie Herron Tucker, who I say is the strongest black woman that I know, who raised three of us. You know, we always had something to eat. And let me tell you the story. I remember my mom used to call me when I would be outside having, playing with my friends. And she'd be calling me, Tony, Donnie, come on in here and eat. And my friend, he said, man, your mother called y'all to come and eat. And it was strange to me, for him to say that. And I said, oh, yeah. And that's probably because his mother never called him to come eat. But my mother made sure we came and ate. Thank you, Mom. So I'm going to tell you a little short story. Like they said, my dad started in Grand Rapids. He was a boxer. And he started that trilogy with the Mayweathers, with Floyd Sr., Roger, and Floyd Jr. He started that trilogy by fighting Floyd Mayweather Sr., who was a copycat, and trained his son like he seen my dad train me. And he trained his son and became one of they say is the best boxers in the world, which I agree. He's got a great defense. He don't get hit. A little bit in the end of my career, I got hit a little bit too much. So, sometimes if I can't understand me, I repeat it again. But I'm gonna tell you one short story. When I was little, because my dad used to have me come in the living room with all his friends, and I'd be the center of attention, and he had me, throwing these combinations. It must have been about 3 or 4 or something, throwing all these different combinations, because this is the way I had a relationship with my dad, through boxing. So I'm throwing all these different combinations, and and they pat him on the back, and everybody laughing and they applauding, and I was the center of attention, so it made me real happy, because it made my dad happy, So I used to go to this school. I was a kindergarten. And this Mexican kid used to chase me home every single day. I used to run from this guy. I was terrified of this kid. And my dad caught me running home, and I see my dad coming from the South. We got whipping with extension cords. Now, today they call that, child abuse, but that was the only way you can teach a bad kid like me anyway. So he said, if I catch you running again, I'm gonna tear your butt up. But I was still running from this kid every single day. I was terrified of this kid. So one day I was running, and me and my brother was together, and he caught my brother. And I was around the corner, and I just heard this smack, like this. Hit him and my brother, and the anger got up in me, and I was like, challenged, like, should I go back here and help my brother, or should I run? Because I'm terrified of this kid. But the love for my brother just drove me back there, and I pushed this kid down, and he didn't get the snowbank, and he was scared, and he ran. I said, oh my God. It was recess every day. Every day I was right at the door, waiting to chase this boy home. Every single day. It was a holiday, so I could chase this kid home. But that was the first time that I ever seen what my dad was teaching me. It worked. And I take this award here, with all the honor. I'm so very honored. And I take it with a lot of people here that, just came here to meet my mother, my dad, my daughter is here, my sister Missy Tucker is here, my longtime friend and ex-girlfriend, Sally Florio is here, along with my daughter, who is the pride of my life, love of my life, Francesca Florio, and all the friends that I have here that I don't remember your name. Remember, I'm a fighter, I can remember. So, but I think, some of the pastors in here, that there was, been praying for me, oh yeah, okay, that's been here, that's been praying for me, and this is what tells you that prayer gets through. Prayer works. Is this receive this right here, this trophy in this ring, and all this honor that I've been getting, So I don't take this alone. I take this with all the people that's been praying for me, all the friends and family that came out, here to see me accept this. And I'm so very honored to have this. Thank you.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.